Nusrat Senior Secondary School, which will be the last group for the teaching today. And then first, you introduce yourself, including the class that you're in. Then the judges would also introduce themselves. So you can start.
Do I use the mic?
Yes, sure.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Ajabinta Makalo from Nusrat Senior Secondary School and a grade 12 commerce student.
Thank you.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Absatu Jallo. I'm currently in 11S1.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Ameta Maro, a grade 11 student from Nusrat Senior Secondary School.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Amina Tabari and from Nusrat Senior Secondary School. I am in grade 11 science.
Thank you. We would now have the judges introduce themselves.
Welcome, girls. Thank you for coming and participating. I am Fatou Cisse Zahra. I am the CEO of Zara Group, and part of my group of company includes a technology company because I'm a trained software engineer. My technology company is called ZigTech, Zara Innovative Global Technology. My role here is a chief judge, and I'm going to be looking at what the judges have done and then finalize with them. We'll score for you. Now, today part of what we are doing, before the others introduce themselves, I'll just quickly tell you that so that it doesn't have to come back to me. We can just go ahead with it. We'll be looking at your product that you bring in. What is the problem solving that it renders, right? What problem does it solve? Also, innovation. What innovations is your product bringing in, or what are your innovative ideas about the thing? And then we look at your research, feasibility, what you've done there, and score you. Pitching quality, the way you present this to us today, you're pitching the quality of that, and teamwork as a team, what you've done. So we'll be scoring you 20 marks maximum, 0 to 20. I was saying 1 to 20, but zeros have appeared, so 0 to 20 on each of those areas. So I'll let the rest of the team introduce themselves, and then we can take it from there.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies. My name is Esther King. I'm the chairperson of GAMCHICS and also the co-founder. My main task here today is to judge you basically on technology and engineering. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies. I'm Esther Cisse. My specialty is in mathematics, and I'll be one of the judges also.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nate Sambu. I'm a data analyst at Go Mines, and then my specialty here will be mathematics, and I'll be part of the judges.
Thank you for that introduction. And I have Esther.
Yes, so before we start, we'd like to remind you that you're being timed. 10 minutes for your presentation, and then you have another 10 minutes for Q&A, question and answers. To help you, we have a guide. When you're 5 minutes in, we'll flag a 5-minute card, and then when you're at least 2 minutes in, we'll also flag another card for you to wrap up. Okay? So you guys are set? All right, and your time starts now.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Okay, we're from Nusrat, and this is our project. So the problem so let me say our project, we are based it on waste management. You can clearly see from our project like this, all these things. Who can imagine we will use waste? They are all waste materials. These are bottle covers, and these are brochette sticks, and this one here on top is the a curtain, and then these are shear cells. We picked everything here. It's the only expenditure we put on this is the glue gun we bought. The glue, sorry, because that one, you can't just come and fix everything like that without the support of the glue. And this one too is our second project. This one, it's very fast. We also use bottle, like the oil bottle, the 1.5, the smaller one. That's what we use. And then we use this thing, wallpapers, and this is a smaller bottle. So we cut everything and fix our lamp bulb in it. And this thing, it's like the light, people in the society, not everybody knows how to manage waste. So it's we are trying to bring about innovation to tell people that they don't just have to throw their waste material like this. If we have, like the Bonjo bottles we all buy here, these bottle covers, they can be recycled using waste management, waste materials. We recycle everything and then we made a new thing out of it. And this thing, the second, we brought this idea. This is a switch. So we cut this thing from it and we use a cutting to cover it, and we bought the glue, sorry, the black slow tip, and fix the wires ourselves, and the adapter. And this one too is a waste material, because we picked this one too from somewhere else. So we used everything here. So it's like everything we did is purely from waste. So the reason we chose this project is that because choosing this project, it will reduce the rate of unemployment in the country. Because imagine you knowing how to do this, it's like you're going to teach your other friends and colleagues, telling them, like, if they see it, they will be admired, telling, wow, how did you make this? Because it's kind of attractive to everybody, so they will be interested in it. And so you will explain it to them. It's like sensitizing your colleagues how to go about managing waste materials. So if you also sensitize them, the ladies sitting at home, the nursing mothers, parents, they can all do this kind of work, because it will save them from being dependent on their husbands and then things like that. And so it's like we want everybody, every lady, to be independent, so we don't have to leave everything to the men to do it as for them, for us. So it's like we want to do things on our own. We want to be independent. So we came up with this idea to solve waste in our society and to recycle them. So this is how we made it. It's like it took us less than 2 weeks to be done with this project, and we did it in group. The others are at the school, they could not make it, so I came with these people. We are the ones that made this. And through the video, you will see a place where we picked these bottle covers. We went around there where our trust be. It's kind of crazy, because we went everywhere to find for bottle covers, and then we used the cutting and everything to do this thing. So the creativity in this thing. Okay, let me say, like, what make our project different from other projects of these bulbs, because you can use this in your bedroom. You know, not everybody like a place that is very bright, and others, they do off their light when sleeping. So you can actually do this thing, put it on the side of your bed, and then just put the adapter there. So if you just want to on it or off it, you just click here and then you off it. And if you want to on it, you just touch here and on it. And when it's very good when studying as well. You don't have to disturb people when they're sleeping. Like the brightness, not everybody like, and it's not good for our sights, the brightness, too much of brightness. So when studying, you just have to place it where you're studying, and then you will see properly, and then you will learn effectively, and that's it. So I'll give my colleagues to explain more about it.
Okay, thank you so very much. The PowerPoint. Okay, we will go with the definition of waste management. What is waste management? This is the process of collection, treating, recycling, and disposing of different waste materials. So what this point is trying to explain is that any form of collection, treating, and disposing of waste material is what is called waste management. And there are some ways in which we can manage waste. And here are some of the things. We have disposal, recycling, reuse, and compost. As we see it here, with proper disposal, waste can be managed. Recycling also, there are some materials in our surroundings, we can manage it by recycling. Example, like this canned drinks. You know, some of the time we drink it and throw it, while that thing causes havoc on our environment. So if we can take those waste materials and recycle it into cooking utensils and many more. So the other one, okay, here are the effects or demerits waste have on our surrounding societies and homes also. One of the effects we have is waste causes the death of aquatic organisms by contaminating the water bodies. Okay, if these waste particles get in contact with the water bodies, it can cause the death of aquatic organism, because if the aquatic organism come in contact with them, they can take it as food. So if they consume it, it can cause to their death. And the other one we have, waste causes pollution to the environment. A very good example of this is these plastic cups we use for coffee, you know, those ones cannot be recycled. So people in our surroundings will be like, let me burn them. If they burn it, it will cause smoke will come out, and that smoke is not good for our environment. So it affects the environment and causes pollution to the environment. So to prevent that, we need to manage our waste properly. The other one we have is waste destroy the quality of the soil rich in humus, which in turn affect agricultural output. So these waste materials, they destroy the soil, which in return calm down. Which in return affects agricultural output. Okay, go on. Importance of waste management. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'll be talking about the importance of waste management. So one of the importance of waste management is environmental protection. If the waste in the environment are managed properly, the environment is protected in dangers of some diseases like malaria. For example, like, when we throw waste, these insects like mosquitoes, where there are too much waste, that's where they reside. So if if we throw waste around like these dumping sites, we will tend to attract more insects like mosquitoes or flies that will in turn come and affect us. So if they bite us, they might lead to diseases like malaria and then sleeping sickness. The other thing also is resource conservation. Resource conservation means safeguarding precious resources such as minerals, wildlife, trees, water, and other natural resources. So the thing is, like, if we dump waste around, some of these natural resources, like if we dump waste, especially on the land, the thing is, especially like waste that are not that do not decompose, example plastic. So if we throw plastic on the ground, plastic is not it is non-biodegradable. So like as time goes on, those plastics, if there are many on the ground, the trees, for example, it will reduce the quality of the soil, which in turn will bring about low agricultural development, because like the trees and other plants will not have enough nutrients for them to grow. So I will give my colleague to comment.
Okay, the next one we have health and safety. Okay, one of the importance of waste management is health. Health is something very essential to one's life. Therefore, if we manage waste effectively, it will create a health environment for all. For example, as he mentioned earlier, if we burn our waste in the environment, we get to burn distinct gases. So if you burn those gases, they go direct to the atmosphere. So if they go direct to the atmosphere, they might cause the ozone layer to deflect. So if the ozone layer get destroyed, it might cause global warming. So if global warming this thing, it will affect us, the overheating of the earth. So therefore, if we manage our waste properly, we'll be able to create a healthy and safe environment for all of us. So we have economic benefit. They said, instead of using waste to pollute our environment, we can use this waste into useful product that will help us economically. So if we go around, rather than taking this waste, throwing it all around, so if we pick up this waste and put it into useful product, we can take this waste and this thing sell it. If we sell it, we have this thing money and income, and we'll be able to provide employment for all. Thank you.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation. We would now have the judges to ask questions.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, and well done. Nusrat High School, right? Right. Well done. Good presentation. Right. We will be asking you questions, like I mentioned, in those areas, and maybe a little bit out of it. Since we started this STEMATHON today, the area that I was very much that I was looking at was innovation. I can see a lot of innovation in what you're doing, right? Because when I saw the thing, I thought it was about electricity or something to do with it. I didn't even think that, it's recycled stuff, though I didn't see them properly. Recycling it's really important, and we really the whole world is struggling with this. So coming up with ideas that can actually reduce this and reuse what we dump around our areas. So I think very innovative idea that you have. Now the issue is this product, how, because you can be innovative in recycling, like this we can see you innovative recycling the body of this thing, but the light, and how will it, because it doesn't look very strong to me in, if you want to use this in a big environment or something like that. And you didn't put on the other one, the bedside lamp. Is the circuit okay? It comes on as well, right?
Yeah.
And how bright is it?
It's not that much of a bright. Like, it's not for a place, like a very crowded place. We made it limited. We made it limited only for like the bedsides, because you can't use this thing. You know, it's very sensitive, so you can't use it in your parlor or something else. And kids are around. We have to be mindful of the kids, the safety of the kids. So the electricity in it too is very risky for kids as well. So it's like, when doing the project, we made, though we didn't want to make it limited like this, because we were thinking of advancing it, making sensors to it, so that you just have to clap your hands and then it get turned on like that. So we wanted to make such, but time didn't allow us. So that's why we just came up with this idea, and then we choose this one instead of doing the other one.
But even yet still, it's the innovation is there, which is recycling.
We wanted to make it more, more advanced.
More advanced. So your own way of getting recycling done. So in terms of teamwork, we could see in the video everybody was there, but you mentioned there are other members of your team.
Yeah, we are in grade 12. I'm currently in grade 12, so we are on exams. But I have to, anything that has to do with technology and STEM, I'm always ready for it. So that's why others could not make it, so I chose to come with them instead.
Okay, so this was an idea by one particular person or the whole team?
No, we all came. You can see from the video, we were thinking of how to place the things there, because we were just sitting down. The other one, we made some researches. So the other one, it took us like, before bringing up the idea, it took us like, I can say a week or so, because you know, girls, when they come together and then they have to bring some things, they have to argue and let this and that, push and push. But the time we all came together, so we have to know, we know like this thing, if we don't do this, no one is going to do it for us. So we try and came up with the idea. We all suggested, because majority, I can say like, I suggested the bottle thing. I told them we can make bottles out of it, bottle covers out of it. So someone also was thinking like, what if we use the scissors and then the cardboard, and someone else also brought the decorations and everything like that. That's how we all came up with it.
So there was a lot of creativity involved.
Yes, that was.
But was there any research done towards this project?
Yeah, that was research done.
Can you tell us a little bit about that too?
Okay.
So, talking about the teamwork, research. Okay, talking about.
You can still talk about teamwork as well, because it will help you. We're scoring teamwork.
Okay, talking about the teamwork, we did it as a team, not individually. So, like our school, we have, STEM. Okay, we have like researchers, the science researchers, the technology team, we have the engineering team and the mathematics team. So if we are having like a project sort of, we have to present it. So we will tell the technology team, so we are having this is the like, look at the problems in your society, think about it, think about solution for your problem. So we tell the engineering team, the technology team and the mathematics team, all of the teams, the science team, think of problems in our society as a team, because where two heads is better than one. Okay, because if this one bring her idea, the other one bring her idea. So if you bring it together, you will see that the idea is perfect. But if you have to think about it, it's gonna take a lot of time. But we did this as a team. It's not an individual work. So we have team, like technology team will do this, the engineering team. So it is a teamwork, because if we do it as a teamwork, I will learn, you will learn. So if you learn, you'll be able to give someone to learn. Okay, so we did it as a team. About it, research.
And as the saying goes, teamwork makes the dream work. So that is why we suggested that we all come as one, bring up a project that will enable to sensitize the community and make good impact on it.
About the research. Okay. About the research, if we do any research in doing this, we did a lot of researches, I can tell you. Okay, one of the researches we did is about the problems in our environment. We do not just make a project for the sake of making project to present it. We make project based on the problem in our society, especially the Gambia. We look at our society, the problem we are facing. We are throwing waste anyhow. So we said, why don't we take this waste and put it into useful material? So you cannot just make a project just like that. People will not be interested. So we say, if we are recycling our waste, why should we spend our time to recycle our waste? So we went and looked for the effect of this thing, waste. So if you throw waste like that, it might even affect our health. Because as I said earlier, if some people think if you gather waste, the only solution you have for that waste is to burn it. Okay, so if you burn this waste, remember that you are burning distinct fuel and harmful gases, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, CO2, everything you are burning into the atmosphere. So if you burn these gases, they will go and destroy the ozone layer. And I think there is a project we all are trying to solve, that is global warming and the greenhouse effect. So we did some researches. We see that this waste, the way we dump our waste, throw it anyhow, has an impact in our life, whether directly or indirectly, it affects us. So we did our research on the effects of pollution, how we pollution, on the effect of waste, how we can manage waste. So those are our research, because you cannot just say people, let's come and do a project without telling them how harmful this project if we don't do this, and how it will help the people. So we did researches. Okay, thank you.
Fantastic. Judges, over to you.
At least you impressed Auntie Fatu.
Yes.
I'm not too sure if I'm impressed, but I love it. I love anything that is recyclable and stuff like that. I saw your slides. You're talking about teamwork makes the dream work. I saw 2 people's name on your slide. I'm not sure what happened there.
No, this one is, it's for the other project.
Okay, wait. The slides, the 2 names that are there. Okay, this is by Amina Sabari and Isa Tujal. So there was a misunderstanding that 2 people have to present on a project. So these names we did here does not mean that 2 people did the project. We did this thing. These names they are for the people that are going to present. We thought that each project 2 people were going to present it. We did not do this name because 2 people did the project. Many people did it. We did it as a team.
Okay. Well, thanks for clarifying that. My question would be, why would I buy this instead of going to MP Trading and buying a reusable lamp?
The question is kind of easy because buying this thing that we made, it's like you're trying to encourage us to make more and then to work harder on the project we are doing. Because if someone, it's like, how do I say it? It's like you're trying to encourage the youths because there are so many youths, they are very talented and they can do a whole lot of things more than this. So if they make all their materials and then they see no one buying it, it's like they'll be discouraged and they will rather say it's better I sit down than do this thing because it's wasting my time and it's also useless. But if you buy this thing and then someone else sees you with it, the person will ask you, for sure the person will ask you because it's very attractive. So the person will ask you, where did you buy this from? And you also, it's like you're also telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So it's like if you do that, that person will be encouraged to buy it because those people, I can say they have the finance, but if you do it currently, the Gambia, everything is expensive. It's not like we are only trying to resolve, we are trying to recycle, but we are also trying the economic growth of the country. Because if the youths are employed, if you buy this project and the youths are employed, they see what they're doing is useful and someone out there like what they're doing, they'll be more encouraged and motivated. So by buying their project, they can also have the finance to invest more into it and to make it a very big project and then employ some of their colleagues or people outside to work on it, and by doing that, it will also reduce the rate of unemployment and the crime rates in the country, because youths are currently unemployed, and which is very sad for the country. So I'm very sure that you're going to buy this.
No, I'll tell you why I asked. Because as a buyer or a consumer, I want my money's worth, right? And we all know the electricity in Gambia is not stable, right? So you want to target somebody. So if you take this to the village and they don't have electricity, and I'm even leaving the urban area because we have electricity, but we don't have electricity because you turn on the lights and there's no electricity. So I would say, yes, we want to support the youth. We want to support recyclable items, but it also has to be functional, right? So it would have been amazing if this was not powered by electricity, but was powered by solar or something else, kerosene, whatever it is. That's pollution, right? So don't go that route, but something that would be more easily attainable, right? So that's why I'm posing these questions for you to think about it, right? It's definitely beautiful, it's good. Maybe the sturdiness needs a little bit more work, as Auntie Fati said, that way it's stronger because it doesn't look too strong, but it's beautiful, and I'm thinking, how much would you sell this if I was going to buy it today?
Okay. So I guess we didn't spend much on it, so we won't make it that expensive because the cost of production is low. So obviously, I'm a commerce student. If the cost of production is low, definitely the price of it also won't be high. So low cost of production and low price, and then that will increase the income of the people. So how much do you guys think? Yeah, I guess by doing that, I don't have to give the answer alone. We have to discuss.
So yeah, so maybe you want to add that to your pitch next time, because the materials that you put there, and then come up with a figure. That way, if you have a buyer that wants to buy it right now, if I say I want to buy it, I can't buy it because you don't have a price.
Thank you. Take note of that next time.
Yeah, so can I just add something little to that? I know the others have to. So in terms of what she mentioned about electricity being using solar or something, so maybe in your future presentation of stuff like this, you could just say, we recommend that, solar power is a source of electricity, and then we can use this. That it can also be used on other electrical sources, but because we are talking about good environment, so recycling, and obviously to reduce carbon emission and pollution. So we recommend this because that would be the best way to go in the future.
Okay.
Georges?
I want to say something. Okay, about us using solar. Wanted to use it, but we see as the time was not enough. So we just make it simple to use electricity. We even wanted to come up with a project you can use waste to power electricity. Like in Singapore, they use waste to power electricity and distant water. So we wanted to use it, but our physics teacher told us to have the material that will convert this waste into electricity. We don't have it in the Gambia here. So we really wanted to do something amazing, but sometimes to have the materials to do it, we have innovation, creativity is there, but sometimes materials stop us from having it. Because even if you have to buy this thing, solar panel, to make it here, it's gonna cost us a lot. So we did not have enough time to make a solar panel there. So in the future, if we have money, we have the material, we can make something really amazing. Okay, thank you.
So just
I think you guys just answered what I wanted to ask just now. What I wanted to know is, during your research, was apart from waste management, was there any new development noted? For this project, what new development can this project add to the STEM field in the Gambia? Apart from waste management.
It can reduce the rate of pollution in the country also, because most of times, and the unemployment rate in the country, because most of times, as you said, if we have waste in the country, the only thing we think about is to burn them. And if we burn this waste, it will increase the amount of carbon in the atmosphere, which will in turn deplete the ozone layer, which might bring about high temperature and irregular rainfall and other disasters.
I think part of my question was asked by that lady, so it's okay to save time. I know.
Thank you.
I think maybe what I'll add is that in your school, I saw you going through dangerous lengths to get these things. So maybe this is something that you can include in your school to get different waste baskets. Tell your colleagues to put plastic in here, put paper in here, you know, another method of waste management. And that way you can actually do this and maybe potentially do it as a business, because I'm interested. Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I think that's all from the judges.
Yes.
Thank you, judges, and thank you to the students of Nusrat Senior Secondary School. So we have come to the end of. Yes, sure.
Before closing, I just wanted to just say a few words.
Okay.
We appreciate you coming and participating, and you know, you're the first one that made me smile so far. So, you know, I think you've done a very good job. And then for other schools and other teams that are coming as well, these are the kind of things that we'd love to see. You know, basically in all areas that we're judging, they're able to talk about everything, teamwork. You know, the pitching quality was also good and then the research that they've done, they talked about it, and innovative part of the thing, they talked about it. And then also the problems that this product solves, right? It might not be like top-notch looking from off the shelf. The idea is there, and when this is nurtured, it can be better. It can, you know, it can really be better. So you covered that area, and that kudos to your team, Nusrat, for that. And I really, so far, you really, you know, I can see this product going further, and if we can make this look much more better, or other ideas relating to this will, you know, you probably can have people willing to put something, invest on this, you know, to take it further. So that's for the viewers, and also the teams that are yet to come. They have an opportunity to see what has happened here today, and to better their presentations coming. And why STEM? We're doing this, and we expect the event is still open for sponsors. Right, we have some genuine good partners that are sponsoring this event, and we're looking for more, because we want to take this to the next level. So your support, the public, the business community, you are all out there. Your support in getting this initiative, you know, to the next level will be really appreciated, and we will showcase your product. We will showcase, like you can see the banners here of QCell that are on board. We are looking forward to any other institution that can come be part of this, support STEM and support our girls and teams that are coming from school. We want to be able to do a lot of things, but your support will help us get there. So I wanted to take this opportunity also to pitch that as a businesswoman, you know, but also a member of STEM. We need you, we need your support. So we'd love to hear from you. I think if you want to help this, there is a number. Maybe moderator can present that at another time for potential sponsors, and we'll see how we can do business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Auntie Fatu. Okay, does any of the judges have their final closing comments?
Yes, I'll just say that all of them did well. All of the schools did very, very well. It's not easy to pitch, honestly, it's not. And sometimes we can see that you want to say something, but we actually have to get it out of you by asking questions. And that's when the innovation starts popping out, and you have to bully, yes, Auntie Fatu had to bully some. And when she did, they actually, you know, gave what they had to give, you know, what we were looking for. So we just want to thank all of you for actually participating and being brave enough to come forward and participate. And don't stop here. And as I said at the beginning, there's no losing team. You're all winners. You're all amazing in your own way. And be innovative. Think outside the box. try to blow our minds. We can do it in Gambia. I believe we can do it in Gambia, and I believe that we have what it takes as women to do it. So my advice will be just keep going, keep pushing, and don't give up.
Yeah, madam.
Okay, now we have Cecilia, who would now give a speech on behalf of the GamTech project. Cecilia.
Thank you very much. My name is Cecilia Mina. I'm the business developer at Gambia Tech. Esteemed guests, on behalf of the Gambia Tech and the project manager, Mr. Colley, we are honored to extend our heartfelt appreciation to all who have graced this remarkable event with their presence. We STEMATHON initiative has been nothing short of inspiring, and we are proud to have partnered with them to provide a space for this exhibition and presentation. At the Gambia Tech, our commitment lies in fostering innovation and leveraging technology for socio-economic advancement. Our collective participation in this event is a clear indication of our shared vision and collective effort required to drive meaningful change. We extend our sincere gratitude to all our partners for their invaluable support and collaboration. Together, we are building a future where technology plays a vital role in shaping our society for the better. To all participants and teams, we offer our congratulations and best wishes as you embark on this inaugural season of the STEMATHON. May your endeavors be met with success, and may we continue to push the boundaries of innovation together. Thank you for being part of this journey with us.
Thank you, Cecilia. As we have seen that girls have come up with amazing projects and amazing discoveries. Watch out for episode 2. Okay, we now have Nusrat Senior Secondary School, which will be the last group for the pitching today. And then first, you introduce yourself, including the class that you're in.